right.
We're talking about citrus.
Can you close the door?
Today. Yeah. And I know this came from your brain here, and I understand that you brewed it actually before you even worked for Hop Valley.
In 2009.
We ended up winning a bronze medal at the World Beer Cup.
Are we doing all right?
What the fuck is this?
Did we all come here to kick some fucking ass or what?
Are we recording? Yep.
Well,
That was live Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh, man.
85.
Are we here to kick some fucking ass? Is that what you said?
That's really good.
I'm going to say that tonight at the Crystal Ballroom.
You should.
Yep.
And then say, we're Wizard Rifle.
Yeah. You know, one time, one of our last shows in Sacramento, we actually played with Giant Squid.
Yeah.
And I think at the very end, we did some like secret ending where we put in like the last part of Matrinian Fields into the end of Neonate or something like that. Anyways, for the fanboys.
Yeah.
And I think I said, "We're Giant fucking Squid from Sacramento. Thanks."
Giant
awesome.
fucking Squid.
Yeah.
That's great.
I always say Giant fucking Squid.
I like it.
Yeah.
AJ.
Hey,
thank
what's
you
up?
once again for being on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, cool.
It's going to be
Part two.
Part 2.
Yeah,
It's going to be
thanks
great.
for having me back again.
Yeah.
So this is my third episode.
This will be your third episode.
So I think I'm the guest who's appeared the most.
Yeah, you are. It is a little bit complicated because I did have a couple that were split into a couple different parts, but you're definitely the only person that's like actually come 3 times. So, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I didn't mean that
I
at
don't know
all.
if I've ever done that 3 times.
Multiple visits. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry to phrase it like that.
Multiple visits.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway, thanks for coming 3 times.
I just realized I was in the bathroom peeing, and I like scraped this chunk of skin off my fucking nose
Oh, I can't even see it.
right before the big show. You can't see that?
I can't see it.
You know, but I'm gonna tell Don that I did it for him to kind of help take the focus off his big fucking zit he's got right now under his eye.
A prom queen zit going on.
Yeah.
I think there's an elephant in the room that we should address. I am sorry about last episode. Tempers got a little high there. I just want to apologize. It was uncalled for.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming back and kind of amending that. You know,
yeah, that's cool.
I appreciate that.
Well, you know, I'm not going to break up the band over it or anything.
Well, yeah. No, I appreciate that. I apologize.
Probably some
embarrassed.
IBUs fans would want that, though. Should we break it up? Should we break up the band
Let's
now?
do it. Fuck this. I'm out of here. Okay. Enough of the chit chat. You wanna play a song?
Sure. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is my favorite band in the whole fucking world right now.
Oh, and you can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
I can't anyway.
Okay. But it's coming through nice and good. Right? This is live.
I remember that band.
Yeah.
Lightning Crashes.
Yeah, they actually had a couple rad fucking songs. I actually kind of liked them a lot years ago.
Placenta Fell to the Floor.
Oh Jesus! I heard that singer was a fucking like egomaniac douchebag though.
I can believe that.
Like he, you know, like many people we know, kind of just imploded his own band because of his ego got to his head. Yeah.
So this is obviously not live, the band.
No, it's not. So when we started, when I was on your first episode, your format was like a music guessing game.
Yeah.
Are we still doing that?
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you hints?
Well, there's no way I'm
Towards a
going to
band
guess what
you're
this
never
is.
gonna guess?
No. I mean,
You haven't seen me rave about these guys?
I have,
on
but
the social medias.
I can't remember the name though.
Listen to
I mean, it's
that. So good. I actually think this is a cover. A lot of the stuff they play is covers of like classic Turkish psychedelic rock bands, like Erkin Kore, Berishmanchko, Alpe, Ursin,
yep.
Mogalar. Solda Baklan, all the fucking heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know nothing about that stuff.
Karaka. Yeah, that's
I dig it though. I mean,
fucking love it.
I love this stuff. I just don't know anything about it.
Right. So this is a young band from Holland. Mm-hmm. So it's a Dutch band, but there's a bunch of young Turkish kids, and I mean they all look like they're fucking. I'm actually watching the video right now. Mm-hmm. Behind your laptop, secret like. They've got to be like fucking 25 years old. I mean, they're pretty young looking. So it's a couple Turkish kids in there, and they're all mega talented. One of them is definitely the like fucking amazing kind of brainiac guy.
Okay, yeah.
Who's like playing multiple instruments at once, you know?
Yeah.
He's playing I think it's called like a saz. It's a Turkish string instrument.
Okay.
And they make them electric by putting a pickup in them, and it just sounds fucking incredible, you know?
Like a pickup truck?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Optimus Prime goes into this Turkish instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so good, dude. Listen to that.
Yeah, I love stuff like
so
that.
that's the main guy, like on the keyboards right there. And then the bassist, he's like, man, I want you to see this video. Here, I'll just do this so you can't see the band name. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Right?
Oh
And
yeah.
then look at her. She's amazing.
She's very Dutch looking.
Yes. Turkish Dutch, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So
Did you happen to see? I posted a link to a video of Reef Cohen and Orphanland performing together.
no.
I posted it on the I Hate Music Facebook maybe a month and a half ago or so, and it was Orphanland, legendary Israeli death metal band,
Okay, I
performing
didn't know that.
with Reef Cohen,
shit.
doing a Reef cover.
Dude.
Yeah, it was
How's
awesome.
that for fucking street cred right there?
It was great.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so
what
cool.
a mashup. So these guys are actually part of. This is a live performance on KEXP.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fucking flawless, and it's like 18 minutes long. They play like 3 or 4 songs. I'm just gonna let it go here while I talk.
yeah, go for it.
They're part of the kind of world and circuit that your band you love, King Gizzard,
Yeah,
Lizard Wizards or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah, they're cool. So these guys like tour with them a lot, and they're tight with those dudes.
Okay.
The whole like, it's like this like KEXP live fucking session band kind of world.
I love the KEXP.
I've discovered
videos.
some amazing shit on there.
Yeah, whenever I get into a band, I'll YouTube them, and it's
Yeah.
always the thing I go for. Like,
If it's there, for sure.
if it's there. My favorites are the clipping one. Really sealed the deal on clipping for
really?
me.
Yeah.
King Gizzard one is amazing.
Right.
The Mew one is amazing.
Yep. The Mew one's really cool. It was cool seeing Mew because, they're a weird band.
Yeah, they're super weird.
They're super weird. They're like guitarist is kind of rocking out.
Yeah.
And is going for it, but he's. I remember a video where he's like wearing like sunglasses or something. I mean, it just seemed kind of out of place.
Yeah.
And the singer's basically just standing there, killing every fucking note.
He's like,
But like you could draw like a line around his feet, like the dude's just like
never moves.
I'm just gonna kill these vocals.
Yeah. I a few months ago saw them in LA, and they're incredible. But it's just like all the videos you see, it's like the.
Wait, you went and saw them live?
Yeah. Right after I got into them, they just happened to be playing in LA when I
Right.
just happened to be there.
Oh man.
So me and my buddy Nick went and saw them, and it was amazing. But yeah, those KEXP things are just awesome.
Dude, they're incredible. The sounds are always great.
Yeah.
You know what else is good is those what's that other kind of YouTube series of bands playing? I'm totally drawing a blank. Like there's this Paul Bear one where they're playing in a church, and it's somewhere random and kind of far off. I'll think of it. It's some
Okay.
Audio Tree.
I don't think I know that.
Yeah, Audio Tree something, and it's basically like bands kind of doing the KEXP thing, but not in a studio. They're playing super weird locations.
Okay.
Yeah, like Resin, the stoner doom band that I like, did one like in the woods, kind of on the nose, but whatever. There's a Chelsea Wolfe one that she's in like a strange kind of churchy kind of place. Deaf Heaven, like a lot of those kind of bands, you know.
Nice.
Definitely hip fucking bands, you know. But I've discovered some cool bands for that too. The Paul Bearer one's really good.
Do you know the band? I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, so I'm going to spell it because I think you'd be into it too. KHUARNGBIN.
Yep. I love them.
Yeah.
And I saw them on KXB.
That one's awesome.
They also did there's another live performance of them online. It's not KEXP. What is it? It's not Stereo Gum. It's like but it's kind of one of those websites.
Yeah.
You know, live series.
Yeah. I listen to those
They're
guys
incredible.
all
The
the
guitarist
time.
is amazing.
They're all amazing.
Yeah,
The drummer is
well,
so understated.
Yeah.
And
With
just
the super poppy little snare and stuff.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I mean, what can you say about the bass player other than she's amazing in every way?
Yeah, she's gorgeous, and her bass lines are so like peppy in a way.
Yeah, they bounce. She's a bouncer for sure.
Super bouncy.
So there's a great video of them doing their gear kind of walkthrough.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that. That's cool.
It's the same dude who hosts a lot of these kind of gear things, and they're actually really interesting because he'll go talk to people who are like huge fucking bands.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes it's like Slash isn't going to show up and talk about his fucking gear, but it'll be like Slash's guitar tech guy for the last 10 years or 15 years. And so he's like, yeah, dude, check how much crazy shit goes into like Slash's fucking stage, you know, sound and everything else, right? Anyway, so they do a great thing with Krungbin. It's the band you're talking about.
Okay, how do you pronounce it?
Krungbin, I think.
Krungbin. Okay, yeah,
they're great, man.
They're so cool, and I just kind of got into them by accident.
Right.
But it's kind of the same thing, like the KEXP. I was like, just so cool to see them do their thing, and I whenever I want something that's kind of mellow, which isn't that often for me, but that's my go-to to throw on. I love that stuff.
You're just a rager.
I listen to that's kind of,
Are you angry?
No. No.
Okay.
Fuck you, why'd you ask that? Those guys are great. Yeah. And they're very fun to watch for multiple reasons.
Yeah. So this is an Erkin Koray song right now. This is like Erkin Koray's biggest hit.
Okay. You've mentioned
back in the day, you know, which would probably have been like, don't quote me on this, but it's definitely in the like late 70s, maybe super early 80s. Like a lot of Bearish Monchko's hits were early 80s, like 81, 82. Okay. But anyways, this is Erkin's like fucking...
This is cool.
Ugh.
Yeah, I dig all this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You should do more than dig it.
I should.
Embrace it wholeheartily and put it inside you.
I will.
Like I'm doing with this beer.
Yeah. How is that beer?
In the Sharpie.
Oh, man. I've never tried that beer.
You're going to say you've never tried putting a Sharpie inside you.
Well, of course I've tried that. I went to Fred Meyer and I asked them, what's a really like wimpy beer for people who don't like beer?
Wow, thanks. Fuck you. And this isn't even wimpy. This is super hoppy.
Is it?
Yeah. Like I would only really be able to have one of these.
What does it say? What the?
It's hoppier than like a Sierra Nevada.
Does it say like the ABV or the IBU on it?
Oh god, you guys are such dorks with that shit.
It does.
5% alcohol.
Okay.
60 IBUs.
Oh, that's way higher than I would have expected.
May contain wheat. You know I'm definitely allergic to wheat.
I know. That's why I got that for you. So I'm drinking a Top Cutter India Pale Ale from Bale Breaker. I don't know this at all.
I hear they're a pretty good band.
Yeah, I prefer their demos. Does it have that info on here? It must.
I don't know, man. But I am dying to find out what the the CBDs and the ABCs on that fucking beer is.
Oh wait, here it is. 6.8.
Jesus.
70 IBU.
Way to one up me.
Well, anything below 70 is not technically an IPA. So that's like...
Really?
That's my understanding. That's what I've been told.
Where does India come into the equation?
That's a question I don't know.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of a beer snob.
I am. But I'm getting less of a beer snob.
That's good. Then we should be just drinking Modelo right now.
I like Modelo. I will do cheap beer if it's Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican lagers are the shit.
Yeah,
I'll drink any cheap Mexican beer.
I love Mexican beer.
Yep.
Pacifico being my favorite.
Yeah. I'll fuck with Pacifico, Corona, Modelo. Dos Equis was my dad's shit. So that's like kind of nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like Dos Equis Amber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus they had that great fucking campaign with the coolest man in the world, or most interesting man in the
Oh,
world.
that's right.
Yeah.
Speaking about
Who I fashioned myself after.
Dos Equis and your dad, when you posted the other day about it and Jimmy Buffett, I just glanced through the post because I was at work and super busy, and I just saw Buffett, but of course I read it as buffet. And so I thought
My dad loved a good buffet.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Right.
And then I saw Fiara post and like, oh man, I love it too. And I was like, this is really
She's like,
weird. They're
I'm really into buffets.
yeah, like they're bonding over like buffet style eating.
Just Sizzler or some shit.
I was a little confused, and then once
Yeah.
I calmed down, I went back and I was like, of course, that
Right.
makes way more sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Buffets were a big thing in the 80s and
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm
that
not-
kind of like all you can eat. Just
Yeah,
like,
not so much into it, but
there's something weird about it. I don't know why.
depends. Like if it's like an Indian buffet or something,
Okay.
like I'll go to town.
Right.
But if it's like mashed potatoes and gravy and whatever, like, and it's not really.
It feels like school cafeteria at that point.
Yeah, maybe so.
Plus, you can get carried away, man.
It's just it's an invitation to overeat.
Right.
I mean,
overeat
literally.
like sea animals. Like it's always that shit. It's always some like huge guy in the corner just like killing an entire population of crabs.
Yeah,
Just
it's like that Simpsons episode where he just.
Are you going to quote a Simpsons episode right now? Are you going to be that guy?
Yeah, I am. No, I'm
Okay,
not.
tell me about that Simpsons
No, that's
episode.
it. That's it.
I'm sure it's fascinating.
No, that's it. Okay.
There's certain types of people.
Oh, really?
People who quote like Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
People who
yeah.
can, name like episodes of like Star Trek Next Generation.
Right.
And then there's the Simpsons people. It's like that episode of Simpsons.
I'm the Simpsons person.
Yeah, you
What
are.
are you?
I'm not really any of those.
So there's more than the three.
You're right.
So you would be the person that.
I don't know.
Do you quotes?
Quotes
anything?
like Johnny Quest episodes.
You're the comic guy, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't quote comics, though, I don't think. But you reference them.
I guess. I can make some like obscure references to like Superman 3.
Yeah, so that's your thing.
Yeah.
I'm a Homer
Such
Simpson
an
guy.
underrated movie.
Which one's that?
Richard Pryor and
Okay.
Clark gets exposed to, I think, red kryptonite. And
Yeah.
he goes all evil. And then he
Oh.
like fights himself. The two Supermen kind of fighting each other.
Wow. Yeah.
And the evil Clark is like muted fucking colors on his costume, and his hair is kind of like more pompadour and kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Kind of like what I'm trying to go for right now. I got a lot of haircuts since last time I saw you two.
You did?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I watched that video of us playing a star, and I'm like, look at my fucking hair. What is going on with my fucking hair?
No, I liked it, but it was pretty disheveled.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does look a lot better now. You don't look like a piece of shit like you used to.
Oh, Jesus. Anyways, it's like basically like good Superman, all bright blue and clean.
Yeah.
Fighting this like fucking kind of evil, muted maroon and, navy blue Superman.
I saw
And
that.
it's like it's so ahead of its time.
I saw it many years ago. I don't really remember.
Yeah. And then Richard Pryor is like a fucking brilliant computer hack who like figures out how to like, I don't know, he hacks like millions of dollars, and then the evil guys hire him, and there's like a huge computer that eats Superman for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's some like really cool like pseudo video games in there that I remember when I was like 7 years old watching that movie in the theater going like, where the fuck can I get that video game? Because it was like so advanced looking.
Right.
And it was like basically like calculator graphics.
Right.
With like missiles and Superman shoots it,
Oh, awesome.
But as a
Yeah.
kid, I'm like, what?
Like, whoa,
the
that's crazy.
future?
Yeah. Well, I'm old. I had Pong, I literally had Pong.
You're- okay, sure.
I did.
No, I know. Yeah. Totally.
So,
I
yeah.
had an Atari. I'm fucking 40 years old. My
Yeah,
dad,
you're only a little bit younger than I am. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
my dad brought home a 2600 when it came out.
I never had the Atari. I had Pong and then nothing, and then I got Nintendo in its heyday, like
Yeah.
late 80s or
Totally.
whatever. And
Yeah.
I did that for a while.
Yeah.
But I subscribed to Nintendo Power. And
Dude,
did
I had
that
a
whole
pile
thing.
of them.
Yeah,
I
me
sold
too.
them on eBay.
Oh, really?
I got like $33 for them all.
How many do you think?
It was a pretty good collection. It was like 20 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had in this soft fucking NES Entertainment System carry bag.
Oh, wow.
An official Nintendo like carry, so you could like take your fucking Nintendo with you to grandma's, you know?
Right.
And so I put them all in that bag, and I'm like, I'm gonna get like $300 for this.
Yeah.
Like, carrying bag and like 20 plus issues of Nintendo Power, like pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like $30.
Yeah.
Now I kind of regret it because you never know, man, when you need to like have a map of Adventures of Link.
It's true.
You know,
Been a
through
few
the Sacred
times where
Forest or some shit.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Nintendo game?
Metroid.
Oh yeah,
Or actually, my favorite was Ninja Gaiden.
dude, fuck yeah,
That was the best.
It's so hard to beat.
Bionic Commando.
Yep, love Bionic Commando. Such good music.
Castlevania 2, I think.
Thank you. That's my favorite game
Yep.
of all time.
Yep.
Simon's Quest.
That's it. That's the one.
Fucking so
Yeah.
dark and evil.
Yep.
And dude, when it goes dark, when you're outside of a town and it goes dark, like the
Oh, right,
curse
yeah.
comes in
I
and
remember
that
that.
music comes in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that fucking music. You know what? I think I know what I'm going to play later on this podcast.
All right.
Okay.
Well, cool. Well, I'm going to play something. How's that?
No, I think this show's going to be just all my shit.
Okay, that's fine.
No, go ahead.
Okay. This is something I have been revisiting, and I've been way into it lately.
Yeah. I'm going to extend this mic stand.
Do it.
Should I just make some like mic stand noises like this?
Yeah,
On top
do
of
it.
your.
Yeah, why not?
It's KHôRADA blowing us up. Our fucking
Yeah.
bandmates just blowing us up.
Yeah,
right now.
they don't know we're recording.
Okay, let me think. Could I guess this?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's like way out of left field, but
Wow. All right, give me some context.
Seattle.
Okay. Is it Melvins?
No, but
No.
right town.
Okay. Was Jesus Lizard from Seattle?
I'm not sure.
Jesus Lizard didn't sound like this, so they were more. Or did they? They're one of those bands that, like, every time I heard them, like, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, me too.
But I never, like, went for it.
No.
There was never enough there for me to be like, I have to know more about this band.
Yeah, no.
But this is way riffier than Jesus Lizard. Clutch?
No,
They're not from Seattle.
I don't think so. This is, I mean, they're pretty well known, but they were definitely not as, they're around the same time as like Melvins and like the early grunge stuff, but they never really had the name. But everybody knows them, and they're really well respected.
Is this like Green River or Mother Love Bone? One of those kind of pre-grunge?
I'll give you another hint that'll probably give it away. The main guy is still active, and he has a studio in Seattle. He has another band, a newer band, with Mike Scheidt.
Really?
Yep.
He has a new band with Mike Scheidt?
I mean, new as in, last few years.
I don't know Mike had another band outside of Vol and Yob.
Very, not very well recognized.
Is this Mudhoney?
No.
No, Mudhoney's way fuzzier and weird.
Yeah.
Huh. I like the vocals.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But I dig it. So you've been revisiting this, like you've been listening to this and being like,
Yeah, it was one of those bands that in the day I was kind of like, isn't really my thing. And I don't remember why, but for some reason I was like, he just came into my mind again. I'm like, I should really revisit these records.
right. Yeah, that's some fucking data drum sound right there.
Yeah.
that kind of like fucking basketball gymnasium snare.
Oh, it
reverb,
totally sounds like that. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
God, who would this be? Man? That fucking
It's-
vocals are sick.
It's 3 letters.
3 letters. Tad.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's it. Tad.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, this is.
I don't think I have ever even really heard Tad.
Really? Yeah.
Wow, this is good.
Yeah, it's cool. There's a lot of songs on this record. This is the record God's Balls.
Yeah.
There's a lot of songs on this record that have, like, in your words, hella keyboards.
Are you making fun of my California?
No, I'm embracing it.
Okay.
Just like your Turkish psych rock, embracing it.
Put it inside you.
Yeah, sidechain it. But yeah, there's a lot of really great stuff on this record. Like
Yeah.
this.
I forgot that Tad was kind of a heavy band.
Yep.
I mean, I just would never really listen to them.
Yeah, I mean, I did a little bit back in the day, but
Right.
it just, I was more like a Soundgarden, Nirvana guy.
Yeah.
This was maybe too riffy for me or something. I'm not really sure.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like we were talking about with the Melvins when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I tried to get into them because of the Nirvana association, but it was just so riffy like this, and I was too young. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't grab that. But then, like for some reason, I grabbed Soundgarden though. Like I would
Yeah.
rock the fuck out of Bad Motorfinger as a
Yeah.
kid, when that came out. And then Alice in Chains and all those kind of big ass, I was into Mudhoney. I went down the rabbit hole of like the Mother Love Bone and Green
Oh,
River
yeah.
shit.
I love
you
that
know?
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why. It's just weird how
Yeah, it's
music
like
taste like that happens,
some things just don't hit the right way or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
But, if you compare this to like Nirvana or Soundgarden, it's quite a bit different. This is much more
Yeah.
on the Melvins angle than...
Right. Like that riff right there.
Yeah.
It's kind of ones and zeros in a way.
Yep.
But kind of like Bleach, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? So it's like, why wouldn't I have liked this as a kid when I loved Bleach so much? I told you I hung out with the Bleach drummer.
Oh, that's right. Like
At
a
the
wedding or
yeah,
something?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's really into roller coasters and amusement parks.
Really?
Yeah, that was predominantly what we talked about.
That's a weird fact.
Yeah. I'm dead for the life and I'm fucking totally drawing a blank on his name right now.
Yeah, I used to know his name.
Google it. Come on.
Bleach drummer.
Yeah. Super sweet guy. What is it?
Okay. Almost got it. Let's see.
I
Bleach.
almost wanted to say his name was
blah, blah.
Aaron, but it's not Aaron. What? You've never used Google before, obviously.
Chad
Yeah.
Channing.
Chad Channing. There you
Chad
go.
Channing.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, I think his name was my name. I think his name was Aaron. No, you're right. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, this is weird. I didn't know this. Dale Crover played
Yeah.
drums on Floyd the Barber, Paper Cuts, and Downer.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, filled in for a while.
I knew he was a part of it somehow, but I wasn't sure how.
I can't remember if Dale was after Chad. I think there was just a moment where Dale was maybe before, and there was even somebody before Chad or something. But Chad was like the Bleach era drummer who he's all over that record and toured with him quite a bit.
Yeah.
He was out on the road with him quite a bit. And still recorded some stuff after. I want to say Chad is maybe on Dive. He's on some of those kind of B-sides when they were hooking up with Geffen and stuff.
Right.
And starting to do kind of like pre-fucking production shit for, I guess, what would be eventually Nevermind.
Yeah.
You know?
I love those records so much.
Fuck yeah.
Nirvana is one of those things that's so easy to dismiss because it's so overplayed and it's, everybody knows it.
Yeah.
But, if you...
And it's so simple by today's standards
so
of like
simple.
heavy music.
Yeah. But if you disregard all that stuff and just like really listen to it,
Yeah.
the craftsmanship is just mind-blowing.
Yeah. You know, it'd be cool if we like talked about Nirvana a bunch in this podcast, because I'm sure no one has ever fucking done that before.
No, they have not. Yeah.
I lost my virginity to Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Really?
On the radio. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
On the radio.
Yeah. then I came this close to hanging out with Dave Grohl backstage with Kamau.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, when you
Yeah.
saw Foo Fighters, yeah.
yeah, so Kamal's got a funny story where like he was staying at some pretty posh like hotel, I think down in LA. And he was down there for some United Shades of America,
Right.
either a promotional thing or maybe he was performing. Or maybe it was the Netflix. I can't remember, but it was some like kind of big deal thing. So he was down there with the family, staying at like a nice hotel where like celebrities hang out and stay at, And so Kamal's walking like by this giant pool, and from across the pool he sees a guy who looks just like Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck, I think that might be Dave Grohl." And then Dave Grohl gets up with his family and starts to kind of walk the other way too. So they cross paths. And Kamal's about to have that moment of like,
Right.
"Hey man," and then I guess Dave was like a big Kamal fan.
Yeah.
So
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. So Dave stops. He's like, "Hey man, are you double Kamal Bell?" I was like, "Yeah, are you Dave Grohl?"
That's awesome.
And so they totally like geek out for a minute and everything else, and then even like exchange numbers. And so when Foo Fighters played San Jose, and you guys were giving me a hard time for going.
Yeah.
to my dad rock concert, Kamal's like, "You got to come out. You got to come out and hang out."
Yeah.
And I fucking looked for parking for like an hour around the fucking stupid arena down there.
Yeah.
And so I missed my opportunity. They were all hanging out backstage.
Yeah.
Kamal and his assistant, Kelly, who I work with a bunch on our t-shirt company stuff. And so they got like pictures. Kelly's got pictures of like her and Dave, and Kamal and Dave hanging out, shooting the shit. And then I roll up and I'm like, "Yeah, we're just about to leave backstage, but I still got to, it was cool though. So we got to hang behind the actual like front of house sound guy, which, this is a huge like arena show.
Right,
so it's like,
yeah.
there's a big riser in the middle of the crowd, and that's where the fucking sound desk is and shit.
Right.
So we're hanging out up there, and which is just cool. It's a great place to see a big over the top dorky fucking rock show like that.
Totally, yeah.
Because it's like Foo Fighters is like some Van Halen level of arena rock now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's drum fucking riser goes up in the air and all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Dave runs around the whole fucking time, and but there was some like moment where like he saw us standing there at the sound desk and made some funny comment about like driving a Scion or something like that to come out. It was something they must have been talking about, like dad cars.
Yeah.
Or no, it wasn't a Scion. It was like the fancy Toyota minivan.
Okay.
Yeah. And he said something like, "Yeah, that's my story." Basically.
Yeah. To come out.
You know what I'm talking about? Come out, like from across the arena, Toyota Privia or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So random.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, fuck, man, I could have hung out with that guy.
Yeah.
That would have been 2 Nirvana drummers within like 6 weeks.
Oh yeah. I've never met anybody from Nirvana.
Well, I am way fucking cooler than you.
You are, obviously.
Yeah. But you get to say hi to Dale today,
Yeah. Yep.
right? He counts.
I would assume. Yeah, that's true.
It's true. They're probably going to just be hiding in their room.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You never know with Billy though.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Billy might be able to. I wouldn't have anything to say to those guys.
I wouldn't either.
Hey, thanks for letting us play.
Yeah, they had nothing to do with it.
Buzz, your hair looks cool.
Yeah. What is that weird dress thing you wear on stage? That's what I'd say.
Right.
Yeah.
What bassist is playing with him now? They've had like 28 bass
It's
players.
the guy from Red Cross still, I think.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he's been with him for a while now.
Okay, and Red Cross is Patton's like punk band?
Nope, that's Dead Cross.
Dead Cross.
Red Cross is, I'm not really sure. They're like some kind of punk band.
Okay.
But he's been with them for a while, and I think he's still with them.
Yeah.
When I saw them 3-4 years ago, he was playing with them. He's a sick bassist.
Right.
It's great.
Well, I imagine you would have to be.
Yeah.
Can I play a song now?
Yeah, do it.
All right. This is one of my daughters, Pepper and Pearl, my 7 and 2-year-old, and my favorite bands. This is a cover song.
Okay.
I put this shit on in the car on the way to school.
They're into it.
Dude, Pepper closes her eyes. And she like furrows her brow, seriously. Little 2-year-old fucking brow. She kind of puts her hand up like this. Yeah, buddy.
This is like Carpenter Brute or somebody.
I'm now showing Jason the video of what we're watching.
Whoa, they look like No, they don't look like Transformers. They look like I don't know what they look like.
I think you do. You just said it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they look like Transformers. Oh, those are some weird shit. You're also showing me the band name and the song name.
Ah, fuck you. All right.
It's all right though. I mean, I've never heard of them before.
You want to keep watching?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
How's this?
I gotta figure out how to broadcast video on a podcast.
Yeah, you could sync it up.
Can you hold the video up to the microphone so people can see it?
Oh yeah, here. It's working?
Yep, I can see it. Wow, this is like... It's almost like a popped up version of like Carpenter Brute or something.
So I should have done this because then you wouldn't have seen the name. I should have turned it sideways.
That's true. Oh wow, they do have like the Transformers logo in the background and stuff.
Dude,
oh, and on their chest?
They don't look like Transformers.
They are.
They are Transformers. Like for real, like they're actually like autonomous robotic beings.
Wow.
On the planet of Cybertron.
Just like my Roomba.
One of these days, your Roomba is gonna fucking transform into like a weird little Chucky thing.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna wake up and this is gonna be giving you a blowjob.
Whoa. Well, he just texted me.
Your Roomba did?
Yeah. It said that it needs
it's you need a quickie?
No, no, I said that it needs its brushes cleared. So that means...
Does it really text you?
Yeah, look.
Shut up. Can you respond and be like, clean your own fucking brush?
The exterminator requires your attention. Clear the exterminator's main brushes.
Oh, so you... Wow.
Yeah.
And then can you control it with that Google thing out there?
Yeah. I can say... exterminator dock or exterminator clean.
Can you tell the exterminator to come in here right now? Can you text it to tell it to come in and be on the podcast?
I wish, but it'd have to be able to open doors, and it can't do that.
So it's not like a velociraptor.
No. No, everybody knows that velociraptors can open doors.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the sharks in Deep Blue Sea.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure they open some doors going down the hallways.
Yeah.
Check this shit out.
Oh, yeah.
So have you ever seen the short movie Kung Fury?
No.
You've never seen Kung Fury?
I don't think so.
Fuck. So this is a cover of David Hasselhoff's song written as part of the soundtrack for this like fucking 15-minute long, 20-minute long super short movie called Kung Fury.
That's awesome.
That is redonkulous.
It is. The video really makes it too.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. So you just played me a cover of a David Hasselhoff song.
Yep. Here's an original song of theirs though.
Okay.
So I'll let this roll in the background when we talk about them.
So they're called, what's the band called?
Cybertronic Spree.
Okay.
Look at RC. That's RC. She's like the one female Transformer. You know how like the Smurfs only had like one female?
Right.
Transformers are kind of the same way. There's some other females now, but RC was like the first. Yep. Check this shit out.
Bizarre. I like the one dude in the background that just looks normal. He's like wearing a construction helmet, playing guitar. Spike.
Okay, so context. I'll just put this right here so it can continue to blow your mind. You remember the Transformers animated movie in 1986?
I'm aware of it. Yeah.
Dude,
am I disappointing you?
All right, so there was the big animated movie.
Yep.
It was in the theaters.
Yep.
86. And it was a way for Hasbro to basically kill all the Transformers so they could reboot the Transformer line.
Okay.
You know, and basically start designing their own kind of designing the toys from America and relying more on that versus trying to pillage all these different transforming robot lines that were in Japan.
Yeah.
So, more or less, I mean, a fucking toy historian who might be listening right now.
Toy Story, yeah.
Yeah. Toy historian might say I'm wrong on some of this, but you should watch The Toys That Made Us on Netflix.
Okay.
Fuck. It's so good. There's episodes on like He-Man, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers. Even the Barbie one is fucking fascinating. Anyways, 86 movie. they kill Optimus Prime in like the first 10 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes. And it would fuck you up as a kid. I just watched it with Pearl and Jackie. I made Jackie sit through it. So we had movie night. We put on 86 animated fucking Transformers movie. Pearl was sobbing.
Really?
Yeah. Because Megatron just fucking executes Optimus Prime.
It's brutal.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the other Transformers are just getting nailed.
Yeah.
Sideswipe, fucking wheelie, I think. I don't know, maybe not wheelie, but like there's a bunch of the guys just getting just clocked.
Obliterated.
Yeah. And then of course the team kind of comes back and there's new guys take leadership and whatnot. And Transformers was never really the same after that. But this band is a Canadian band called Cybertronic Spree, and they're all dressed as characters from the animated movie.
Right, okay.
So you got Hot Rod, RC, Unicron, and then there's some classics like Soundwave and Bumblebee are in there. The guy in the construction hat is Spike, because for whatever reason, like the human characters that interact with the Transformers in the original cartoon, they were always just kind of like these like construction worker dudes or like
everyday Joes.
Yeah, we're just like fixing this dam over here. Oh, the dam's breaking because Soundwave's fucking hitting it or some shit.
Yeah.
And so they were always just dudes in the khaki shirts with yellow hats.
Wow.
Yellow construction hats.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they have a human being in the band.
Wow.
It's basically like super pro glorified cosplayers that form this cover band. So they're covering songs from the movie, which are like some great fucking songs. They're so corny.
That's insane.
A lot of them written by a guy named Stan Bush, I guess. Right? Yeah. I should know that. But then they also cover shit like theme songs from the cartoons and stuff like that. They play fucking Comic-Cons to huge shows and huge crowds and just blow it up, and they're probably making a gazillion bucks.
Right.
So what I want to do with KHôRADA is...
Yeah. Whoa, all right.
You remember the show Mysterious Cities of Gold?
Nope.
Okay, well, we can go as Johnny Quest then. We'll become a Johnny Quest band.
I was kind of thinking the same thing, but do you remember the show Family Matters? I was thinking the same thing with Family Matters.
Silver Spoon or whatever. Wasn't it called Family Ties?
No, Family Matters with Urkel.
Oh, or I'm thinking even before that shit. Yeah. Family Ties was...
I'm more modern.
Right.
Yeah.
Silver Spoon was like the shitty rich kid. Right? And he
yes, I didn't really know that one very well.
Dude, the fucking premises for shows in the 80s were so just like...
dumb.
Like, yeah. Like the white family with like the young black boy. That was just it.
That's it.
It was all built on that.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That wouldn't fly very well now.
No, not really.
Yeah. Remember Fall Guy?
I do. Yep.
Manimal?
I do remember Manimal.
The guy who could turn into fucking Greatest American Hero? Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That show. I love that show as a kid.
Misfits of Science?
Never watched that.
Really?
MacGyver, obviously.
MacGyver, yeah. A lot of weird. Knight Rider.
Dude, Knight Rider. There you go. Hasselhoff come back around.
Yeah. It's all about Hasselhoff or Nirvana.
Yep.
Hasselhoff played bass for the Melvins, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's pre-Houdini, I think. So anyways, there you go. Cybertronic Spree.
That's great.
We listened to the fuck out of that band in the car.
I imagine.
Yeah. That and Shark in the Water.
Shark in the Water.
That's their other favorite band.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about KHôRADA?
They hear so much of it because I'm always practicing in the car.
That's how it is for my girls,
I think
too.
Pearl hates it.
Yeah.
I think Pearl's just like, Dad, you're fucking white.
Yeah.
Stop trying to be a singer.
That's kind of where...
Like, oh, I'm so good.
Yeah, my girls are always kind of not into it.
Mm-hmm.
Partially because they hear it so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're partially because it sucks.
Yep.
Because it doesn't sound like Agalot.
Right. They're really disappointed.
The whole time they're just like fucking on some message board, just tearing us up.
Yeah, they're writing reviews on Microsoft Word and they're saying,
Yeah, posting on 4chan.
Yep.
Tight.
All right. I think we're getting close to the end of our time.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Because we have some shit we have to do soon.
All right, play a song and then I want to play one more.
Yep, I'm going to play one.
Okay.
I'm going to play a listener request.
Okay. Listener request?
Yeah.
So your show takes requests now?
Yep. It makes my job easier because I don't have to come up with something all the time.
That's stupid.
It's awesome. This one is from somebody. I keep getting these requests from, I'm pretty sure they're made up names.
Okay.
The last one was like Chabla Chakla or something like that. This one is from somebody named Jobsu Jaguar Oliendo.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
That's a totally made up name. I like it already. Whoa. This is cool. Kinda. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, where's it from? You don't know?
I don't know. I can tell you the name of the artist, kind of.
Okay.
It's Ifriqiya Electrique. IFRIQIYYA ELECTRIQUE.
Yeah, it's super strange. I like it though. Huh. Did you listen to it beforehand, or is this the first time you've heard
This is
it?
the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had no idea what you were about to put on
No.
from this request? And there's no
The-
context as far as like where it's from?
No. The person says, I love your podcast. Check out this tune that for some reason reminds me of Snares of Sixes.
Really? Wait, what did you say this guy's name was?
Jobsu Jaguar Oliendo.
I think he added that Jaguar part to be cool.
My middle name's Jaguar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. You should probably call me Leopard for the rest of the day, though, if you can.
Oh, I can do that.
Snow Leopard?
Yeah.
Be cool?
Yeah. I can do that, Snow Leopard.
Thanks. How about Liquid Leopard?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Some
This
Metal
is-
Gear Solid shit.
This is kind of cool, I think.
Yeah.
This
I like
part's
this
cooler.
stuff. Yeah. If the whole thing was like this, I'd be way more into it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not dissing it. I feel like I don't like listening to a lot of like hyper back and forth changes and kind of metal-y kind of music like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. How are you feeling about this? Is the Jaguar
This-
on point with this or what?
It's interesting. I think this kind of suffers from what we were talking about yesterday with Sepultura's Roots. How it has like so many great instrumentation ideas, but the guitars just fall in the background as these really samey
Caveman-y ones.
caveman
ones and
riffs,
zeros. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I was surprised though when you said Roots was like deep down your favorite Sepultura record.
I never said that. No. I never said that.
Followed closely by Chaos AD.
Yeah.
And then all the new shit.
I haven't.
What's his name? Derek, right? Something?
Yeah, I haven't heard any of that, I don't think.
It's all like Roots. But just like a little more like jump up and down even.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, a little more. I don't know, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
I did.
Let's talk about Nirvana.
Oh, yeah. I haven't thought about those guys in a while.
Yeah. What's up?
Agalloch did play with Sepultura a few years ago at a festival. Obviously, new Sepultura. And I didn't know the new material at all, but,
Right.
you know, they played some of the classics and they killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, they were really good.
Right.
So I'll give them that. You know.
Unlike Soulfly, who tries to play some of the classics.
When
and
they played the classics,
butchers
it
it.
sucked. It was
Right.
awful.
Yeah.
But, you
Because
know,
the band is the band.
right. But
And-
Igor and Max are back together. And they're playing old Sepultura songs, and they're killing it.
Right.
It's like
But just ska versions.
this. Yes. Yes, ska versions. Oh, look, it's speeding up.
Oh, cool.
This is actually a side project of Kerry King.
Really?
No.
Jesus. We turn it off now?
That'd be exciting, wouldn't it?
Cause I want to play you something.
Yeah. Okay, I'm it's only got 6 seconds left, but I'm cutting it off now.
I hope this is the right thing.
Thank you, Job Zoo Jaguar Orlando.
Oh, and we gotta listen to a YouTube ad. Stop that.
Whoa. It's Dragon Force.
You know what this is?
Yeah, this is Castlevania.
Yep.
Yep.
Castlevania 2.
I haven't heard this forever.
Out in the woods. When you're out in the woods and the night falls.
Yeah.
And you're fucked.
Yeah.
And the werewolves come out and they're jumping at you.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I totally remember this.
Think if you were out in the woods. Like some crazy, like, Carpathian mountain kind of woods.
Yeah.
And you're wearing like a tunic or whatever you call this. It's like the little, like, man skirts. Is that what you would call that?
Yeah, man skirt. Yeah, that works.
And all you have is like a whip and some like shitty, like bitter holy water to drink. Mm-hmm. And a giant werewolf comes out.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it just starts jumping up and down.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Just hopping like 6 feet in the air.
Right.
And you're like, fuck, how do I get past that thing? I would turn right around and go back to the village.
Oh, yeah. No.
You know?
That's scary shit.
Yeah. How good is it? How good is that riff?
Oh, it's great.
Dude. So, like, the fucking... that was the advantage, by the way. A bunch of guys from Nevada City, Sacramento area, between Nevada City and Sacramento. Some of those dudes were in Hella.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the drummer in that band is Spencer, the guitarist at Hella.
Okay.
He's also in a band called Spork or something like that. He's in like 20 bands. Yeah. Some of those guys, I think, were in this band called Black Bear, who I loved. I don't know if anybody was from the Advantage was in Black Bear, but quick story of like growing up in Sacramento, the music scene, late 90s into 2000. Mm-hmm. Sacramento had a bunch of crazy good bands.
Yeah.
We had a good scene going on. We had like the Decepticons, the Lististics, the Hoods, a lot of cool shit. Giant Squid, early Giant Squid, which was Koi. So we had a cool scene going on. And then there were these Nevada City bands. So Nevada City is like the foothills, about 45 minutes to an hour north of Sacramento.
Okay.
So it's kind of like gold country.
Right.
You know, like all the towns were like, at some point, some kind of old gold mining or silver mining country. Yeah. A lot of gold and silver up there. And for fucking whatever reason, every band that came out of Nevada City was just gold.
Yeah.
So good. Shit you would dig, especially because you're into Mew and stuff. Mm-hmm. There was one band called Pocket for Corduroy that was very Mew-ish.
Pocket for Corduroy?
Yeah,
that's
Pocket
great.
for Corduroy, like the kids' book.
Yeah.
And then Black Bear was also one of my favorites, had members of that band. Hella came out of there, and Zach Hill and stuff. And before Hella, Zach and Spencer were in a band called Legs on Earth. And my band Koi was one of the first bands in Sac to play with them. And it's like see Zach Hill on drums.
Yeah.
Like we were like one of the first fucking bands to play with that dude. We played like Old Ironsides, which is some
I've heard of that.
kind of just little divey kind of bar.
Yeah.
And we all just stood around and watched that kid. He was probably like 17. Just fucking destroy drums in a way we'd never seen a guy do.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Somehow they let us. He was definitely not old enough to be in the bar. That's for sure. Back when you could kind of do that shit and get away with it. But anyways, Nevada City, a bunch of amazing bands. There's still a bunch of amazing bands up there right now. Our friends in Ikoria. I think there was a band called Pinnacles that was really good. Now, but there's a bunch happening up there still. Amazing scene.
Yeah, that's great.
I think it's, a bunch of people living in the woods, bored. It used to be a huge weed town when weed wasn't quite so legal.
Right.
Now it's that industry's kind of dying, but
yeah,
there's also just a lot of like rough drugs and craziness that may or may not have spurred creativity.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So that was the advantage.
Dig it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to play us out because we have some pressing matters to attend to.
Let's go play a show.
Let's go play a show.
In front of 1 million people.
In front of 1 1,000,002 people. I'm going to play us out with an old acquaintance of mine playing the Super Mario theme song on his bass.
Okay. So we have a theme going.
We do, all of a sudden.
Yep. Wow.
And you have to see
Is he
this
like
guy.
in a cafe right now?
It seems like it. This guy's like totally amazing.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 string bass.
Yeah, and look, he has like a 15-string bass.
Oh yeah. Is it really even a bass at that point? I mean, it looks like it's a bass. It's not a war guitar.
Yeah, it's a bass. He was many moons ago. He was in a band called Nuclear Rabbit.
Oh, dude, I know Nuclear Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my really old punk bands, like The Connection or Koi would play with Nuclear Rabbit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I was a huge Nuclear Rabbit fan, and I used to talk to Gene all the time and buy the demos and the shirts and stuff like that. And but now, like, this is the type of shit that he does, like these weird, crazy bass instructional videos and stuff.
Wow. So one of the guitarists in The Advantage was in a band called Int.
Okay.
And he would play shit like that. He'd play like a war guitar and stuff, and would just do the most tappiest, craziest shit.
Yeah.
Int was like the fucking tree guys from,
like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they were amazing. And he went on to do The Advantage and then be in like a ton of other bands. I think he was in Hella too when Hella went from 2-piece to like 6 or 7 people. I think he was in that.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been a long time, but
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, AJ, thanks for joining me once again.
You're welcome, Jason.
That was
Should we go
awesome.
play a show?
Let's go play a show. Let's not fuck it up, okay?
I don't plan on it.
Sometimes I do plan on it. I'm like, I'm going to throw this. Sometimes I bet on our performance, and then, I'll throw the performance on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't do that tonight.
You should edit this part out.
Okay. All right. Thanks, AJ.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jason. Hold it.